I deeply and thoroughly want you to understand that you are so freaking magnetic and powerful that you can literally have anything you want, anything you desire is yours and will be yours. It's a matter of calling it in and understanding the gifts that you possessed. Like, you are a manifesting generator. You allow your blessings to just come to you in tenfold. And right now, your manifestations are coming in. If we were to sit back and really think about what the word manifestation is, manifesting, man, just break it down. Man, that's you, woman or man, doesn't matter. Human, effesting. So the man is being in themselves. The man is generating. That's how I see manifesting. Manifesto. What is a manifesto? It is you declaring your life story. It's your life story in declaration. And once you understand that, all that manifestation is a declaration of your story. All it is 111 on the timer. Can't make this up. All manifestation is you generating your version of what your life will look like. And when you tap into that energy, that etheric energy of understanding that I am a manifesto, I declare and decree. Sounds so old school, like 1910. But anyway, this shirt matches that energy. But I declare and decree that this is what's going to happen in my life. That's all manifestation is. Do you understand that? All manifestation is you declaring within yourself that I know this is how my story is going to go. I'm no longer going to create a version of my life that I don't believe in anyway. That's all manifestation is. And that's why I say you are a man. Each and every one of us are manifestors. But there's something a little different and a little special about you, to where your manifestation powers are just a little bit more potent than the average person. You tend to think about someone, and they'll pop up on your phone. They'll text you, and you'll be like, "Wow, I literally just thought about them." Because I want you to know your mind is your magic. Your mind is where all your manifestation generations occur. It's where it's your mechanic engineering mechanism inside your mind. I want to tell you that anything that you desire, your dreams, they're exposing the things that are already yours. And when you think about those things and you use your imagination, you use your imagine. You know what that sounds like? I am generating. Imagine. So when we really sit back and listen to these words, it makes sense. I am generating. I imagine. I am generating. I don't even know where I got that one from, because I didn't even think about that. That's interesting. So when you imagine, I am generating I am manifesto, declaring and decreeing my reality. Do you understand how easy manifestation is when you look at it that way? When I understand that my imagination generates my reality, and it creates my desires and makes them become into the physical. Because we all know, like I say, before anything becomes physical, becomes created, it has to be a thought first. And what is a thought? It's imagine. I am generating that energy. So your manifestations are coming in so quickly. Manifestations, blessings, gifts, whatever you want to call them. The things that are meant for you and have been designed and destined from you since the moment you were born, since the moment before the moment you were brought into this body that you're cohabitating in, right? So from the moment you were brought here, 444, from the moment you were brought here, you were meant to do something. I'm getting something that this is a very, very tapped in collective and group of people. You're very well gifted, you're very well talented and well versed in something. But I'm hearing that it's been fear that's been holding you back. It's been that limiting beliefs and the doubt when it kicks in. You allow your mind to sometimes take over you. You tend to overthink a little bit too much. And when you have those thoughts are clouding your manifestation generating abilities. Do you see that? So you have to think of those thoughts, those negative Nancy thoughts, as clogs in your generating machine. We can't have any clogs in our manifesting generating machine. My imaginator generator machine has to be clear in order for it to generate the energy and to build the reality that I need it to build. Because if I'm not in a potent, clean state of being, state of mind, if my machine is not operating correctly, then it's not going to function correctly, and it's not going to create what I need it to create. It's not going to allow me to fully generate my reality. That's how you have to think about it, right? You have to think about your mind as the most important thing there is. And that's why meditation, breath work, sitting in silence, journaling, getting the thoughts that you need to get out, because anything in excess is going to cause a problem. It's going to cause dis-ease within the system of the mind, dis-ease within the system of the body. So you have to let that stuff go. You have to let that stuff flow. When you're not allowing flow, there's stagnancy. So when you're stagnant, your machine isn't generating how it's supposed to be. Your brain, your mind, they have to think of it all as a machine, a very intricate, complicated machine, but it is a machine, okay? And so I pulled, originally it was supposed to be 3 cards and it ended up being 4. I had one pop from under there. One is Family of Light, Power of the Divine Masculine, Initiation by Water, and Higher Knowing. So we're going to get into these and we're going to see if if the message correlates. I'm do the Higher Knowing first. We're going to do the Higher Knowing and see. We're going to check it out. So it's got a little book. This is the Lightworker Oracle. And I believe, if not the majority of the collective individuals listening to this are very much so Lightworkers. You came on here to really bring light into the world. You came here to shine and to really give back and to allow people to see the light in themselves. By you showing up in your most authentic form and being in your light, you allow others to also be in their light. So that's why this journey is very essential and your purpose is very essential, because without you, others may not be able to see their light. Oh yeah, let's go. So it's 42. That's also 6. Okay, so exactly what I'm saying. The quality of higher knowing is an expression of intelligence. Let me start again. The quality of higher knowing is an expression of intelligence manifesting through the 5th ray of intellectual knowledge. The spiritual ray of energy flows from the center of the universe toward your soul as a spiritual gift. You are empowered with the ability to recognize the information you need to understand the systems that affect your soul's journey. Okay. Your soul is blessed with an infusion of the 5th ray of intellectual knowledge at this time. This means that a particular spiritual energy is available to you for a divine purpose. Even if you may not understand the reason for this energy coming to you now, it will make sense in time. Let's see. Let's see what it's calling. What's the call to action? Wow. Newfound empowerment will encourage you to dare to dream even bolder dreams, believing more in yourself and what is possible for you to create in this lifetime. Manifesting more of your soul's beauty in the world in service to the greater good. Yes, this is exactly right. Your soul path will be supported at this time as you pursue scientific understanding in matters of interest, whether it be learning more about nutritional science, quantum physics, the physical composition of essential oils, researching scientific papers on meditation, healing, and so on. Wow. I don't know about you, but this is resonating even for me. I feel like you're a very powerful person. You're a very powerful individual. Like, you came here with this gift that you need to share to others. And there's a little bit of studying that you may need to do right now. There's a little bit of some searching for what it is that lights your soul up the most, because I feel like you're interested in quite a few things, but maybe there's just one specific thing that you really need to dive into more deeper. So that was that card, higher knowing. Higher knowing. What is your higher knowing? What is it that you feel calls you, that you feel lights your soul on fire? Because I feel like a lot of us tend to settle in careers, settle in relationships, and it's specifically like when it comes to our purpose, we don't really dive into that because it's maybe something that doesn't, we don't think can make us monetary gain, and we live in a world of of money. So a lot of us don't feed into our gifts because we feel like they're not something that we can actually live off of. But you can. Initiation by water. Your soul's awakening journey includes the experience of becoming an increasingly clear channel for spirit to be able to hear, see, and communicate with higher guidance in the loving spiritual worlds. And so, you are preparing for an initiation that will further clear and open your receiving channels, dislodge lower vibrational material, and sensitizing you to the subtle realms of spiritual light. Spirit can fully illuminate and inspire a mind that is open. What did we say? I just said, literally, clear your mind so that your machine, your generating machine, meaning so that spirit can flow through the machine. Spirit is the fuel source of the machine, by the way, if you didn't know. Spirit is God. God is in one, and we all know the deal, right? Okay. You will be grateful that you embrace the emotional clearing and healing necessary to become able to more fully experience the exquisite dimension of divine beauty and grace. Your soul is opening to a world you may have only dreamed of. That's right. Such is its beauty, grace, and love. Let's see if we can find a little bit more. Right now is a good time to give yourself time to reflect your true feelings on a lot of things. You have to be kind to yourself at this point in your life. It's okay to be releasing emotions that you've been holding on to and blockages. That was the biggest thing about here that I'm saying. As an advanced soul, you are capable of successfully enduring this process of filtering. What did I say? So the flow of higher consciousness and spiritual clarity can be unobstructed. What do we say? I said that if you don't allow the manifesting generating machine to not be clogged, not be filtered, if you don't allow it to be clear, it will not manifest. Meaning, if you're not one with the universe, one with God, and you're blocking the spirit from entering your generating machine, and you're not understanding that you're one, and if you're falling too deep in the ego, you're not going to manifest a life that you desire. You understand how easy this is? Super easy. So this next one, the power of the divine masculine. I want to see what that one's about, because that's the one that popped out. And I think that's really going to be about you taking action and you understanding that this is the time to take action. It's time for you to take action. I feel like it's the other side of what we've been saying. It's when you generate and manifest your reality through your generating machine. But at the same time, you have to still take actions, because a lot of us think we can just kind of sit here and like let it come, which is true. But at the same time, it's like, if I want to YouTube and I want to be able to put out my message, like, I can't expect my message to be put out without actually making the video. Do you understand me? So it's not about you overworking yourself, but it's about you showing up for the desires. It's about you, working with the machine, not against it. Okay? Working with your mind, not against it. And how you work with it is by showing up in action with the machine, so that your manifestations that you are generating can become into a reality, right? So that's what I believe the power of the divine masculine is going to be about. Very beautiful card. These cards are all beautiful. Here we go. An empowering energy seeks expression from within. It wishes to free you from confusion, paralysis, and stagnancy, stirring you into consciously chosen action. Here we go. Stirring you into consciously chosen action, greater discipline and focus. I feel like a lot of you are very good at the feminine aspect of manifestation, and I think a lot of people get this twisted. Manifestation requires feminine and masculine energy. It requires balanced energy to bring it in. So it requires you to be dreamy, think about it, move it through your generating machine, but then it also requires action. You understand? It requires action. It's time to end the frustration of feeling like you are repeating old patterns. You are ready to break through into a new way of life. Feel inspired, be energized, and focus now on your dreams, aspirations, and desires. Come on now. It's time to be focused on your dreams, aspirations, and desires. Take steps to manifest them on the physical plane. Exactly what I was saying. Take steps to manifest them on the physical. You have to be showing up. That is a sign that you need to be showing up. You need to show up. You have to show up alongside using your manifesting generating machine, aka i.e. your brain, right? Okay. Family of Light. I think that's a beautiful one to end off on. It's a beautiful card too. Family of Light. The limits that many people placed upon their love, that they will love their own family, country, religion, or community better than they love those on the outside. Do not restrain your heart. You are capable of loving humanity, of loving all creation as an extended spiritual family. You will love your own, and you will love all as your own. You are meant to belong to a spiritual family of light in this world and beyond. I think you're really meant to connect with your spiritual family. You're meant to really truly connect with your spiritual partner, romantic of interest. I feel like you have a spiritual partner in this lifetime that's going to help you elevate in your spiritual realm. And maybe it's a really good friend for some of you who aren't interested in a romantic sense. I think that's very important for you. Like, the universe empowers my soul so that I may live my most beautiful life and manifest love to help heal our world. That's what I believe that you were really brought here to do. Like, you use love to just bring so much joy to this world. You use love to really just bring a different perspective to this world. And when you are in the energy of love, it just helps you elevate, and it helps others around you elevate so beautifully. And like everything that I've accumulated from reading these messages within these cards and what the pages have said, the biggest thing for you right now is to understand that you are a manifesting generator. That you are a manifesting generator, and all you need to do is unclog your brain with the negative thoughts, with the limiting beliefs. Those are old versions of yourself that you need to let go anyway. Those kinks in twists in the lines of the machine are the negative old attributes of you. So you need to get those out. You need to release those. You need to let them go. Release them from your mind. Release them from your belief in who you are. In the family of light card, we understand that we are all the same, and everything around you is just a mirror of who you are. Remember that everything and everyone around you is a mirror of who you are. And so when you see people being and doing a certain way, then we need to reflect on the things that we're doing as an individual, because that is what we're attracting. We attract what we are, right? So right now is a big time in your life where you're very powerful and you're very potent right now. So I need you to use this power that you have for the greater good, and to literally give yourself everything that you could have ever wanted. So that's it for the message of the light of Jah, and I'll see you guys next time. Ashe and amen.